Buenos días y vamos adelante. Ayer introducimos este concepto aquí, which is to say, yesterday we introduced this concept right here. The idea is subject pronouns. And as we talked about yesterday, every sentence has a subject and then some action that's taking place. If we don't want to restate the subject, we can use what's called a subject pronoun. We've seen a couple of these already. For example, if we have the name Ana, and I didn't want to restate her name, I could use a subject pronoun, such as ella. In Spanish, it would be ella, meaning she. If I had the name Raúl, and I didn't want to restate his name in the sentence, I could say él. Muy bien. If I had a group of people, I could use a plural subject pronoun. If I want to say Ana y Raúl, the subject pronoun I would use would be ellos. Because I'm talking about a group of people. They. Now, if I were to say Ana y Raúl y yo, now I have a group of people and I'm a part of that group. I'm saying her and him and I. Together, the subject pronoun we would use in English would be we, or in Spanish, nosotros. Very good. Thank you. Nosotros. Excelente. Ok, entonces, empezamos la clase con el calentamiento del día hoy. Hoy es el 20 de octubre. ¿Sí? Es el 20 de octubre. Y empezamos con esto. It says, choose the subject pronoun that matches the subject in the sentences. So this is a multiple choice situation. You'll read each sentence, and based on the subjects therein, you will select the appropriate pronoun. So for the first one, we will work on it together. The sentence says, Gloria escucha música. And our options are él, ella, usted, or ellas, para número uno. Gloria is just one person. In English, the pronoun would be she. En español se dice ella. ¿Está bien? Good. Excellent. Please begin on this. You don't have to copy out the entire sentence, but copy out the letter and then the pronoun. So para número uno se escribe B y ella. Muy bien. Ayer tuvimos una tarea, la práctica guiada 2A1. Mientras hacen el calentamiento, yo voy a comprobar la tarea de ayer. Which is to say, while you're working on the homework, I'm going to come around and check the homework. While you're working on the warm-up, I'm going to come around and check the homework. through these problems together. If you weren't all the way done, that's all right. If I call on you and you hadn't quite got there yet, don't worry about it. We'll do it together. Ok, número 2. Dice, Manolo y yo hablamos español. Manolo y yo hablamos. Him and I, we speak Spanish. So which subject pronoun can I use for him and I? Jocelyn, número 2. Nosotros, muy bien. Nosotros, that is correct. Repitan, por favor. Nosotros. Una vez más. Nosotros. Very good. Nosotros is the subject pronoun that means we. Now, why in this case is nosotros the only correct answer? Why are we not able to use the pronoun nosotras? Leah?
Because we don't know the gender of the other person.
Well, true. Yo, that's true. Yo could be anybody. It could be male or female. Manolo is a masculine name. And in Spanish, the masculine pronoun is the more inclusive of the two. So if we have a mixed group of people, we're going to use the masculine pronouns. Okay? Nosotros is the masculine version of the pronoun we. ¿Está bien? Sí. Ok, número 3. Dice, Ana y Lucía son buenas amigas. Ellas son buenas amigas. María, número 3. Ellas. Muy bien. La letra B. Ellas. Correcto. We have a group of 2. Right? So we know immediately we're going to be using the plural subject pronouns. And I am not part of that group. It's not we, rather we're talking about they. And one step further than that, our subjects are female. It's a group of exclusively women, so the pronoun we use will be the feminine form. Very good. Seguimos con Pedro, Teresa y Alberto practican deportes. Pedro, Teresa y Alberto practican deportes. Amre, usted tiene número 4. Ellos, muy bien. Ellos practican deportes. La letra A. Letter A. Here we have a plural group, right? Pedro, Teresa, y Alberto, and they are mixed in gender. We're going to use the masculine plural pronoun, meaning they. Great. Ok, número 5. El señor Guzmán es profesor de español. ¿Oína usted, número 5?
Usted.
Excelente. Usted. Perfecto. If I were talking directly to el señor Guzmán, I would use the pronoun usted, which is the formal way of saying you. In Spanish, we differentiate between an informal way of addressing somebody and a formal way. If we're talking to a teacher, a doctor, an adult, anybody we don't know well, or trying to show a lot of respect to, we're going to use usted. Yes, Jonathan.
Well, I thought we weren't talking to him like directly.
For number, excuse me, what was that?
Number 5, I thought we weren't talking to him directly, so wouldn't we like use he?
Excellent. That is the second point I was about to make. See, I drew this little dash.
Oh.
I was about to get there. Jonathan, I celebrate you. Nice job. That's exactly correct. If I were talking with a friend about El Señor Guzmán, he asks, who teaches that Spanish class? I'm like, oh, Señor Guzmán. He is nice. Él es simpático. I would use the pronoun él. If I were talking to him, I would use usted, because I'd be addressing him directly. If I were talking about him, I would use the pronoun él. ¿Ven la diferencia? Meaning, do you see the difference? Very good. Número 6. Tú y tus amigos hablan inglés. Tú y tus amigos hablan inglés. Do you and your friends speak English? For me personally, these are some of the more tricky ones, just to conceptualize. So hopefully, we can practice this today. Does anyone have an answer for number 6 they feel confident with? Yeah, Jonathan?
Sí.
La letra C, ustedes. That is correct. Ustedes.
That's
Right? Ustedes is the plural of you. So I'm talking to you and your friends. In English, I might say y'all. You all. Excellent.
On the one that you posted on Google Classroom, it doesn't like.
It doesn't. That's true because I made a mistake and didn't include the correct answer when I originally made the warm-up. So yes, my apologies for that. All right, number 7. La señora Ramírez es profesora de español. Excuse me, de arte. Número 7. Esther.
Ella.
Ella. Muy bien. And if I were talking directly to her, we could also use usted. Good. Y la última pregunta aquí. Usted y el señor Ríos cantan muy bien. Olivia, ¿sabe usted número 8? Ustedes, muy bien. Ustedes. You all sing very well. Ustedes is the plural of usted. Okay. Hay algunas preguntas, algunas dudas, algunas quejas, questions, concerns, or doubts. Okay, excellent job. Ahora vamos a repasar la tarea de ayer. Entonces, aquí estamos. The homework yesterday was practice with these subject pronouns.